Welcome.
Hi, Gisele.
Hi.
PennLive is here to ask you lots of questions.
I'm ready.
Gisele, where do you live?
I live in a converted car dealership in Braddock, Pennsylvania.
Cool. What's your favorite space here?
Anything near windows where I can see what's going on out there.
What was the first thing you did this morning?
I had fruits for breakfast and then I went to the fruit store.
What do you eat for breakfast?
Usually fruit. Today I had watermelon.
What was your first job?
Ice cream. I worked at Baskin-Robbins and they said, oh, after a week here, you'll be tired of ice cream, but not true. I ate ice cream still every day I was there.
Growing up, what was your favorite TV show?
Full House.
What film do you never get tired of watching?
Dirty Dancing. Easy.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
I've done like the thrill-seeking stuff. I've bungee jumped, I've skydived, but I've picked up a lot of hitchhikers over the years, and some people think that's crazy. I think that's just carpooling.
Is that a picture of your husband up there?
I left his head on all of these because, you know, it's a public, a lot of people come here, so I thought that was nice.
Name a good habit that you have.
I always see the good in things and situations and people and places. It's just naturally, I don't try.
What was the last thing you binge watched?
Euphoria, HBO, it was so good.
What's the best thing about being second lady?
Having a voice and being able to use it for things that matter and have people listen to it. I think that's been really incredible.
What's the hardest thing about it?
You know, I get a lot more hate mail than John does, so that's been a little bit hard. People have a real issue with my immigration history and just being an immigrant and my eyebrows.
Your eyebrows?
I know, right? I love my eyebrows, but there's a lot of issues with them.
What's the most ridiculous thing you've ever worn?
This polka dot sweater in my 3rd grade class picture. It was my mom's fault, not mine. It was her fault. Do you want a glass of water?
Sure, thank you. What's the most Brazilian thing about you?
My eyebrows that everyone hates.
What article of clothing can't you give away?
Oh, I have this denim dress that I've had since my junior year of high school, and I still wear it all the time, and it's my favorite, and I'll never give it away. Ever.
What's the most extravagant thing in your wardrobe?
Nothing. I don't have anything extravagant.
What is your go-to perfume?
Whatever's on sale at like the exit of Marshall's.
What is your favorite cause?
Equity in all spaces.
What has been a positive change since your husband took office?
The decrease in my driving, and that's a good thing for everyone who's on the streets because I was not a very good driver to start with.
Name 2 songs in your favorite playlist.
Khalid, anything by Khalid, and King Brown.
If you could meet anyone in the world, who would it be?
Can they be dead?
Sure.
Frida Kahlo, for sure.
If you could have dinner with any woman in the world,
Josephine Baker.
who would it be? Coffee or tea?
Tea.
Wine or beer?
Cocktails.
What book are you currently reading?
A Little Life.
What's your favorite band?
Chitãozinho Chororó. It's like this country band I grew up with in Brazil.
If you could reverse jobs with your husband, what would be the first law that you change in office?
Well, he can't. If I could change laws in his position, well, since today we're hosting PERSAT, I would say LGBTQ community needs a lot more protections. But there's a lot I would change, but maybe that would be the first.
Who's coming to tonight's fundraiser?
A lot of wonderful people who care about the cause, who support community, who are allies, who are members of the community, and we're gonna have a good time.
What's for dinner?
Oh, I saw the menu. It looked amazing, but I don't remember.
What languages do you speak?
I'm fluent in Portuguese, Spanish, and English. I speak some Arabic. I studied Mandarin, and I studied sign language.
What did you and Kim Kardashian talk about?
Kids and Pennsylvania and food.
What's your favorite Brazilian dish?
Desserts, all desserts. Doce de leite, cajuzinho, brigadeiro, anything sweet.
Who's made you starstruck?
Oh, Montel Williams at an Atlanta airport, and I'm so embarrassed to admit that. But I grew up watching Montel Williams, so I was like, Montel! And no one else noticed him, so he was really excited that someone recognized him.
Who's your current celebrity crush?
Oh, there's only two forever. Bill Murray and Steve Buscemi.
What's the best advice you've ever gotten?
Best advice? I feel like my mom gives really good advice, so anything she said to me. But I think it's always finding the good in the day, in the situation, in the person, concentrating on that. Even if you dislike everything about a situation, find the one good thing in it.
Who's your style icon?
Oh, I don't think I have a one go-to. I love people who, I love thrift. I love kind of used things. So I love people who can make a look together with something that you wouldn't ordinarily find somewhere else.
Flats or heels?
Heels.
Vintage or new?
Vintage.
What do you do on your off days?
A lot of stuff with the kids. I believe in doing all the things. So we go to every festival and every playground, and I drag them everywhere. They're like, Mom, another festival. And I'm like, but it's a pickle festival. Like, you have to experience this. So we do all the things.
What's something about yourself that most people don't know?
I'm ambidextrous. My nose is still broken from an incident when I was 8. I think those are two good ones.
What have you learned from your kids?
A lot of things I wish I hadn't, like YouTube, memes, Fortnite, but mostly like it's different things. August, the little one, he does only things he loves. And I know that's not sustainable, but there's something really beautiful about that. He'll say, I don't want to clean my room right now because I don't love that. And I think there's something beautiful about his like rebellion.
Now we know that your husband is lieutenant governor, but who's the boss at home?
Definitely August, the 5-year-old.
Have you ever had short hair?
Shoulder length.
How do you want to be remembered?
As kind.
What's the favorite thing in your house?
I don't really have things that I'm attached to. I don't know, I like this space. I love looking out the mill. I love being by the windows. I love the space.
What's the first thing you notice about someone when you meet them?
Their eyes. You can usually see kindness in eyes. I usually notice if I see kindness in their eyes.
Who's the most fashionable person in Harrisburg?
Oh, she's a state rep. She's fabulous. Kim, state rep Kim out of Dauphin County.
Hattie Kim?
Yes, she's amazing.
What's the biggest difference between Brazilians and Americans?
I think we hug a lot more. I remember like being in business meetings and I would hug everyone coming through the door and everyone else is shaking hands. I learned that's not the American way, but I think we hug a lot more.
Twitter or Instagram?
Instagram.
Favorite dessert?
All of it. But really, tres leches cake, my favorite.
Sheets or Wawa?
I have to say Sheets because of John, but I like both. But I think Sheets is a little bit better.
Best gift you ever got?
An inversion table.
Best gift you ever gave?
Oh, I collected this broken glass from this window in this old church that John really loved, and I had it done into a mosaic, and he was all emotional about it.
Gisele, is that Christian Bale?
Yes, there he is. Hi, Christian.
Why is Christian Bale on your wall?
Because he shot a movie in town. It was filmed in Braddock and based in Braddock called Out of the Furnace.
Dogs or cats?
Dogs, because I have a cat allergy.
Diamonds or pearls?
Neither.
What's your spirit animal?
Oh, I think like a horse.
Can you do an accent?
No.
What's the best way to decompress?
I love sleeping. I love yoga. But mostly, I think sleeping more. Sleeping.
What makes you nervous?
Thinking that I hurt someone's feelings.
What makes you angry?
When someone hurts someone deliberately. Injustices. All kinds of injustices make me angry.
What's your biggest phobia?
Ringworm.
What's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
What's your favorite hobby?
Crafting.
What do you miss most about New York?
Just the chaos of it. I mean, I don't think I could live in the chaos. Can you want to say it with me? I don't think I could live in the chaos anymore, but I miss the chaos.
Do you cook?
Not well.
What country do you want to visit?
All of them. All of them.
If you were a hip-hop artist, what would your name be?
Oh, it would be too cheesy. I'm not going to try it.
All right, we only have a few more questions. Name a movie that made you cry.
Oh, God, so many of them. I mean, I cried with commercials. The last movie I cried with, The Blind, that game, the football one, The Blind something, it was just on repeat. I cried a lot with that movie.
What's missing from your life right now?
Yucca. I can't find yucca for sale in Pittsburgh, anywhere. It's a root, cassava. If you guys know where to get it, tell me.
What's your least favorite food?
I'm a vegetarian, so I guess I would say meats.
What's your favorite restaurant in Braddock?
It has to be all of them because I'm a localist. Bracero Grill is amazing. It's Mexican food. Onchero's sweet potato pie will change your life. Peppers and Nat has their Mon Valley comfort food, which is great. And then Superior Motors has a lot of creative and delicious dishes. So all of them.
How did John Fetterman propose to you?
I had just moved into town and he was like, oh, blah, blah, blah. I love you so much, blah, blah, blah. I can't live without you, blah, blah, blah. Marry me.
Who's the last person you texted?
My mom.
What are you wearing tonight?
I bought it online. I haven't tried it on yet, and I hope it fits because I've gone heavy on ice cream this week, so I'm not sure.
All right, we're down to the last question.
Okay.
What one thing do most people not know about your husband?
Oh, that he's so sensitive. They think he's this big, tough guy because he looks like, I remember walking hands, holding hands with him down the street, and families would cross the street sometimes, and that made me so sad for him. But he's a really emotional, big, softy baby.
Thank you, Gisele.
Thanks for having me. This was fun. Come again soon.
Bye.